Hello, everybody, and welcome back to What's the Logic in That? We are doing a video episode today. Dean is drinking. I am staying off the alcohol today. I had a rough one last night. Wasn't feeling too good this morning, but better again now. Yes, we're a weekly podcast. We like to talk about random things from a spinwheel that tells us what to talk about. We are available on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, other streaming services as well. If you're not watching the YouTube VOD, then you can contact us on social media with any topic suggestions. Mr. Dean, how are you today?
I am feeling really good today. Did some household chores. Everything's going smooth. Got my beer. I'm feeling great today. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably join in with the beer a bit later on. I've got some 0% San Miguel I got from Co-op the other day. Don't normally drink 0% alcohol stuff, but it came as like a bundle, so I thought, you know what, might as well try it. And it's actually the most beer-like 0% alcohol that I've ever had. It's actually pretty good, so quite impressed with it.
Yeah.
Other than that, been a bit of a long week, been a bit of a long start to this episode as well. We had lots of technical difficulties.
Yes.
The first time we've done a video one in a while, and we're just trying a few different new things to streamline the process. But Dean's audio wouldn't work through OBS for me. The recording of the video itself wouldn't appear. For some reason now we've got a grey box in the corner over near Dean's side.
Yes.
Don't know why. Teams is just not playing ball today, so we'll just see how it goes. And yeah, let's crack on with this episode. Dean, do you want to bring up the spin wheel and we'll go from there?
Yeah, sure thing. Cool. Let's
Hello, my old friend. You don't look like a Minecraft version. Lockdown hair.
Yeah.
So, I guess I should kick off with this because I have fully embraced my my lockdown hair. As you can all see, this is the first episode that we've done with video in a while. I have not shaved or cut my hair now for since Christmas, so my beard is rather long. It's sort of filling in. My hair at the back, it looks like I've got a mullet, and I'm refusing to shave it until somebody tells me that I have to, or the lockdown ends and hairdressers reopen. Then I think I will finally treat myself to a proper haircut and look like a normal human being and not Santa Claus.
I think it's brilliant to have Santa Claus on the pod. It's amazing. For me, I'm in a similar situation. I mean, I've been trimming the beard every now and then. My beard doesn't fill out great. It's embarrassing. I had the whole of lockdown to do it and everything, but it's just hard to do. But yeah, lockdown hair itself, it is annoying. It's cutting it myself. All I can do is like a number one. If I try to style it, it looks like crap.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, there was a few times on the pod, you can see this as well, where I've clearly cut my own hair, and it's just like super short on like, and it just does not grow back right. Like, my hair, for some reason, it always grows out at the back and then not at the front. Like, my hair has been this long at the front for what feels like months. It just will not grow any further than this.
So you're born with a mullet.
I was born with a mullet, yeah, and it's starting to curl as well. It gets really curly at the back.
Yeah. Got that 80s singer vibe going on.
Exactly. I'm a full-blown diva now.
Yeah. I mean, with lockdown hair, I guess the worst one I've seen recently has been Boris Johnson. I don't even know what to say about his hair. So what does he... You just don't walk out of bed like that, out of the house. What's the point of wearing a suit? What is the point of wearing a suit if your hair's going to look like trash?
Well, you know what? At least, I don't know whether it's like a publicity stunt, though.
I don't know.
He's just doing it because, hairdressers are open. Because he definitely has them available to him, right? It's not like he's doing it for the sake of it. Like if he actually wanted a haircut, he could go and get a haircut, regardless of lockdown.
It's just like what his hair looks like. I mean, your hair can be long and messy, but he always looks like he's just survived the typhoon.
Yes, but he's always looked like that, though. Yeah, even going back, years when he was like what do you call it? I want to say head of London then. That's Mayor of London.
Mayor of London, yeah.
When he was Mayor of London, his hair looked like that as well. It's just always been the same. And I feel like my problem is as well, the longer mine gets, the more it gets to that stage where it looks like his. And that's not something I want to have to deal with.
Yeah. I don't know. I've been thinking about. I don't want an afro again. I had an afro in the past. It's a lot to manage.
It looks good on you though.
I don't like it. I mean, I don't mind it, but I had enough of my missus calling me a microphone.
Yeah.
You know, it gets annoying. And it is a lot to manage in the morning to comb it out all the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I bet. Yeah. I can imagine it being really high maintenance.
Yeah.
Whereas this, yeah, I just wake up with this and I don't care.
Yeah, it looks great. Like for me, if you've got afro hair and you go to bed with it out, you sleep. Especially if you sleep on one side, you wake up with it all flattened, and you got to do it, work it all out. Otherwise, you look stupid. You know.
I heard from a friend who used to have an afro that it used to sweat a lot. Like, his head would get really sweaty because of it.
Really sweaty.
Yeah.
My head would get really hot. Like if I had the extra hair is like extra material, so if I had to wear a hood, like it's raining or it's cold, there'd be so much heat. And if I took my hood off, I'll be steaming. There'll be steam coming off my head.
Oh wow!
I mean, I asked me personally, when it's cold and I'm wearing a hood and I was walking to work and whatever, and I stood at traffic lights, people would look at me and then there'd be steam coming out off my jacket, just erupting
just
out,
radiating.
Yeah,
from
like
you.
I'm burning up. Like you remember that Max Payne movie? No, so for those who remember this Max Payne movie, they took this drug called V, I believe, and in super cold conditions it makes your body overheat and you're steaming all the time. This is body heat coming off you straight away.
So you were taking drugs from Max Payne, then? That's what we were saying.
Apparently I was, yeah.
Okay. Got another movie that I have to add to my list of things that you make me watch.
I forgot who starred in it. I'm gonna say... No, I'm not going to say who it is because I feel embarrassed about saying the wrong actor's name. I'm going to say Mark Wahlberg. Maybe not.
Mark Wahlberg.
I don't remember.
Okay.
I can't remember. But it was that sort of figure.
Right. Yes. Okay, that makes sense. So in terms of lockdown hair, I guess I've lent into it. You've sort of tried to maintain it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep mine as long as I can until lockdown is over and everything's back to normal. Or whatever form of normality awaits us after this whole experience is over. So I guess we will see. Do you want to bring up the spin wheel? We'll have a look at topic number 2.
Yeah.
See what's on next. There's only a few topics on here today. Some nice, fun, light stuff. What do you think of the Monarchy? Wow, nice and fun and light. Wow. Well, let me just first start off by saying that I've always been opposed to the Monarchy. I've never sort of appreciated them in terms of what they actually are. I do think that it's a good tourist attraction, and that's where they're worth their money. But in terms of the recent controversial stuff that's happened and everybody freaking out about it, I really could not care less. And I feel like now is the best time than ever to start discussions of abolishing the Monarchy. They're a waste on taxpayer money. They cause all these issues, and Prince Andrew is a paedophile. So, what more can you really say?
Yeah, I actually agree. The Monarchy hasn't done anything really. I mean, of course, everyone goes, "Oh, but what about our relations and stuff?" The Commonwealth, when Britain was an empire controlling other countries against their will.
Exactly. It's just such a waste of money now.
Yeah.
I don't. Like, I get it as a tourist attraction, but why not just maintain Buckingham Palace and say job's done? Like, they don't need to be uber wealthy to have all this stuff. They could be royals, fine. I don't care about that. Right? If they want to stay a tourist attraction, then sure. But they don't need to be in this position of wealth.
No, and they claim everything, getting money so easily, getting looked after by the country is priority, and everything to go with it. All these royal gardens and stuff, like the gardens are nice, but certain areas for only the royalty. Even like knighting people and stuff, all these awards, like originally for me, a knight was someone who'd done service to the kingdom or whatever. That's what it's meant to be, right? So people like um, the old chap who just passed, Captain Tom, he actually did something for the country, you know. But when a singer gets knighted, so, yeah,
Exactly.
I don't understand the purpose of that. You think, in all sense, it would be like people from military or services towards communities or doing something good, breakthroughs in this. It's always some sort of entertainment thing. Has the most knights, I guess. You get knighted as long as you've done something. Like Sir Elton
It's
John.
like if you are a celebrity, then
Yeah.
there you go. Here's your So yeah, Sir Elton John, who struggled throughout most of the 70s and 80s with a horrific cocaine addiction. Yes, let's knight him. Yes, he is an influential figure and probably a really nice person, but at the end of the day, he's not impacted Well, I mean, you could say that he technically has through music and stuff, but like, he's not made a difference. He's not served the country in any way.
Yeah, you know, people like
Are you fact checking this just in case he was like in the military now?
No, I was not. I was just double checking, but for like David Attenborough, of course, spreading knowledge.
I love how we've turned this into who we think should be knighted.
Yeah, because for me, if the monarchy's last thing is to just for keeping up appearances, yeah, and for knighting people for the work they do, at least let our taxpayers' money go towards knighting who we want, rather than you guys agreeing in whatever party it is or whatever group decides. Why don't we have a public vote on that? Then every few months we get to choose who should be knighted, and then they'll give us their accolades, what they've done, what they haven't done, blah blah blah. Like, yeah, I don't want him to be knighted.
It's a public vote instead. Actually, I actually don't know what the process is to get somebody knighted. I doubt it's just like the Queen sits there with a list and goes, yes, him, or yes,
yeah,
her.
and was it an OBE?
Yes, OBEs.
And poets can get OBEs. I don't know, man. It's mad. We could get an OBE if all the British people watched us. We could get one. For
Wow.
what? For what? What have we done?
Wow, I really want one.
I've entertained the people. I've kept them from going outside during this.
We kept people in. That's public service right there.
Yeah, keeping everyone safe. See, stuff like that I can understand. Yeah, but going back to the monarchy,
I love how you've justified it for yourself there.
Yeah, of course.
I can have one. I'm doing a public service.
If I was offered one and I felt like I haven't done anything really, I wouldn't take it. Why would I accept it? I mean, it's nice to have. Like, if I feel like I haven't really done anything to achieve, it's not like a promotion at work where I haven't done anything because I want the money. But if it's like this award, which everyone can see I've got, it's like, well, I haven't actually done anything at all.
I didn't do anything to. Yeah, like honorary one.
Yeah, like if a military personnel has the same award that I have, it's like you know, like when everyone does that joke about prison sentences in America and stuff, like, why are you in here? I jaywalked 3 times. Oh, I killed so many people. It's the same thing. Like, oh, why did you get the award? I entertain people. Oh, I served the country the rest of my life. It's like, oh, well, I don't think I deserve that, do I? It's a sort of same vibe. Well, yeah, going back to the monarchy, they haven't really done much, and anyone who sort of reaches out gets looked down on. I mean, I think people love Diana, and I never had any bad views on Diana. To be honest, she seemed like she would integrate with people if she needed to. She wasn't like, I'm a royal, I must wear a glove, or I must keep a distance sort of vibe.
Yeah, I feel like she did sort of bridge the gap between royalty and normality.
Mm-hmm. And I think the only other royal like that was Prince Harry. He seemed kind of normal, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like he, like you say, he's one of the most normal ones out of all of them. But then again, the bar is pretty low on what's normal there. So
yeah, you know,
I don't know. I just feel like it. I can see why people want it, It's a touristy attraction or whatever, and it's a feel good thing. Um, for some people, for some reason, I don't personally quite get that why we should be parading round and celebrating the birth of some child who's gonna enjoy his life lusciously on our money.
Yeah.
Like, I don't personally get that, but if you want to get excited over it, then sure, if it makes you feel good. And also, I guess I enjoy the fact that now and then, when the Queen celebrates a milestone, we get a public holiday. But other than that, I couldn't care less, and I think it's a waste of money.
Yeah, true. I don't think the monarchy stands for what it was before. They don't really control or have a say on anything. I mean,
Exactly.
Everything's run by government now. Even the Commonwealth thing is just like people talking in the background. It's not like the Queen says, "I want to visit Australia."
I mean, you could argue that technically the Queen still has absolute power over the government, right? She could disband the government or whatever. But realistically, if she tried to do that, it wouldn't happen.
No.
It just wouldn't work like that.
It wouldn't at all.
Cool. Let's stop insulting our country and move on to the next topic and see what we're going to talk about next.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
Let's have a look. Only 3 left. What's the first thing you want to do post-lockdown? Well, I would love to go and see my friends and family. Go on a nice long trip up north. Spend some time with everybody. Go into the pubs and stuff. Fingers crossed it will happen around the time that they're saying it will happen, which is late June. So just the start of summer. So all the pubs are open, beer gardens are open and stuff. That would be excellent. I think, though, that I will wait a couple of weeks before doing it.
Yeah.
Because everywhere is going to be rammed immediately. So I feel like if you maybe wait till the end of July, early August, everything's sort of had some time to get back into some form of normality. Everywhere will be open again. People will be less crazy about having to get to the pub or go to the clubs. And maybe it'll feel a bit more normal then, rather than the initial rush. So I'm personally going to wait until that point, and then go and see everybody. I'm hoping to probably move back north this year as well. So be a bit of house hunting maybe, looking at different flats and stuff, and hopefully get back into some form of normal. I guess we'll all still be working from home anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, that's my plans. Just to go and see all my family and friends and stuff.
Yeah, pretty much the same for me. I want to see everyone. I want to hang out properly. Maybe get smashed. I have not had a session like that in ages. Not like crazy, but it'd be good to feel comfortable that everything's back to normal. That I can do that if I choose.
Yes. My big thing as well is if I do move back up before summer is over, I want every one of our colleagues and our previous colleagues and our current colleagues to come up for a barbecue.
Yes,
that would be excellent to have a reunion of
reunion barbecue and celebration of post blah blah. Yeah, that would be amazing. That'd be good to have, man. Oh, there'll be so many so many characters, so many jokes. I think it might have to be recorded secretly.
Yeah, CCTV around the whole place.
Mics everywhere.
Every session. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Every individual conversation being recorded.
Yeah.
For historical evidence.
Evidence, yep. Aside from meeting everyone, I really just need to go abroad. I need to go see my missus. I miss Taiwan a lot. I like that place. I want to go traveling as well. If I don't go to Taiwan, I'd love to just start traveling straight away. I haven't had normally everyone does it in their 20s. You start traveling, then you sort of calm down. I have not yet experienced it. I've not hit every place up that I want to go to. So I'm gonna start planning that as soon as things go back to normal. Actually, tell a lie. The first thing I'm gonna do is probably get married.
Yeah. Well, yes.
Yeah.
There you go. You saved it.
Yeah.
You saved it. Then he remembered.
Yes,
Didn't kill him.
I remembered. Yeah, I'm gonna get married. Yeah. I'll get married. I was meant to get married last year.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll get married this year. Not this year, no.
Good.
Maybe this year.
This year, come on, September, mate.
Try this year. Yeah.
I could officiate.
Yeah.
Cool. So there are our plans for a post-lockdown scenario. Hoping it comes to that within the next couple of months.
Hopefully, yeah.
I feel like we are sort of in the end game now. So
yeah, we're
getting there. We're getting there. The vaccination figures, if they are correct, then they are definitely in the right direction.
Yes, and everyone seems to be taking it seriously now.
Yes.
So,
yeah, exactly. Cool. Right. Probably got time for another topic. That was a nice quick one. We've only got 2 left, I think, anyway. So
yeah, so it'll be a 50-50.
It'll be a 50-50. Something about pizza and something about something else. What's it going to be?
Aww.
Favorite pizza toppings and why? Okay.
Cool.
Well, just before this episode, I didn't have a pizza. I had a calzone. So slightly different.
Shame on you.
I love a good calzone. I love a good calzone. In fact, sometimes I feel like I like calzones more than I like pizza. But pizza toppings, because my calzone toppings, they can translate over to pizza. I love pepperoni, sausage, ham, all the meats, all that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That is me. If I go to have a pizza, I normally get like a meat feast type thing. But sometimes I will indulge in pineapple, and I will also indulge in mushrooms as well. I think my ultimate pizza is some form of pepperoni, pineapple, mushroom, maybe chilies as well. I'll go with something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, favorite topping has to be pepperoni.
Yeah, I'm there with you. Pepperoni is the one. I feel like pepperoni, beef, minced beef, or spicy pork on the pizza.
Yeah.
But I do love when you do get those fancy pizzas, the ones that are properly pizza oven. You get like a Fiorentina pizza, and it has an egg on it. And spinach.
Ooh.
Let's push it up a bit.
There's some controversy alongside my pineapple as well.
Yeah.
Egg on the pizza.
Yeah. Olives. I love black olives on the pizza.
Yes. I will say I do quite like olives on pizza as well. Lana gets, my partner, she gets this really weird combination of olives, pineapple, mushrooms, and sweet corn.
That is... because...
she's vegetarian, so she doesn't eat meat or anything, right? So,
well, you got the saltiness from the olives, and you got this sweet corn, and then the pineapple. But actually, that's not bad if you get all of it on one hit.
I tell you one thing, right? When it's hot, it's really good.
Well, God, when it's
cold. Like, okay. When it's cold, it's awful. Like, you know how if you ever have like a meat feast or something, or just pepperoni, but you can eat that cold, it's okay. And you can heat it back up again, it's fine.
Yeah.
But if you ever do that with mushrooms, olives, pineapple, and sweet corn, it's awful. It just does not reheat properly, and it tastes awful cold.
I do love red onions on pizza. So meat-wise, it has to be some form of pork, or what you think is pork. It depends who you buy from.
What you think is pork? Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I don't like? Meatballs. I hate meatballs.
No, they don't really make any sense because they just flop around. It's like
they flop around and roll off. It's useless.
Yeah, it's like having a meatball marinara from Subway nowadays. It's not the same, and it's just honestly, it's almost like you've just opened a can of meatballs and they've used that,
and then just slopped it on top. Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
Unless you like get it from like a place that uses a proper, they do it fresh and it's properly done like in a pizza oven type. then their type of meatballs are more like clumps of meat, and they're actually seasoned and stuff, and it actually sits on the pizza. It doesn't just fall off when you take up a slice.
When they're tiny, and they don't, like you say, when they stick to the base and stuff, they're fine. But like when you see those stupid big ones, like the Meteor pizza from Domino's, right?
Yeah,
and they just you pick the slice up and it just all falls off.
Yeah, it's kind of like, so you gave me meatballs so you can skimp out and give me pepperoni. How dare you? Or other toppings.
And I'm pretty sure Domino's meatballs as well. It's something like 70% meat in them.
70% meat.
Yeah, it's something ridiculous like that. Like they're really, really bad.
Aside from toppings, I know the topic was about toppings. What about the base sauce? I can't do, but I don't really like barbecue. It has to be tomato. It can't be anything else.
I will have barbecue every now and then. Never from like it's only if I ever sit in somewhere like. And to be honest with you, it's only really Pizza Hut wherever I ever have barbecue. I have the barbecue chicken thing now and then. But it's just after a while, it's too sickly. It's just I can't eat a full pizza like that, which is probably a good thing, to be honest. It stops me from eating a full pizza. But I just find it really sickly. Whereas like a normal tomato base, it's fine. What about like a white sauce base?
It depends how thick it is. I find a lot of times if you do get that, it's like they either put too much or too little, and it's...
Yeah, there's no good in between. That being said, we just had like a garlic pepper cheese with our calzones, and that had like a white sauce base with it, like a garlicky white sauce base with it. And this is the first time I've had it where I thought, wow, this is actually really good. Normally they skimp on the sauce, but this time it was just right, and it was so nice.
The only other time I sort of had that was Domino's. Is it Decadence crust?
The double decadence at Domino's, mate.
Yeah, that was actually it was done correctly.
When they got rid of that, I refused to have it for like a year.
Protest.
There was the only thing that they did that I thought was amazing. Like I don't normally like Domino's dough. Something about it I just don't really like. But that double decadence thing was the best thing on the menu. Domino's, if you're listening, I don't care if you never see this. Just even if it's for a month or just a limited time thing, could you please bring it back for me? I would pay twice as much as it was before, or as a normal pizza is now. And considering a large is like 25 quid, I'm committing to saying I will pay £50 for one pizza just to have it again. It was so good. It was like two thin bases with cheese on the middle. And, oh, man.
Yeah.
I felt so awful after eating it, though. It tasted so good.
Yeah, it's always about the taste. It's always about the taste. And then the crust, for me, the best crust is hot dog crust.
Yeah, man. It's so good to dip. But the thing is, Gene, they will bring that back. That will come again. That will rise again. The double decadence, I think, is dead.
It might be dead. It might be available in other countries. I mean, if you're willing to spend double, I don't know if you're willing to spend a plane ticket.
This will be like... when was this? This was probably like 6 months ago. We were talking about turkey Twizzlers on the podcast. This will be just like that, right? They'll bring it back, and then I'll have it, and I'll be like, oh, that was awful. Like, these are awful. I never want to try it again. It's just ruined the whole experience for me. Whereas now I'm looking at it nostalgically. But if they actually brought it back, it probably would be awful. My taste have probably changed since then. I'll try it again, and it'll just ruin it for me forever, like I did with turkey Twizzlers. They should have just stayed in the past.
Yeah, they should have.
In fact, I remember I went to Iceland like the day after that to get some. I think they're still in the freezer. I tried two of them. I was like, oh, these were awful, and then just put them back in the freezer and forgot about them.
You guys gonna leave them in the past like that? Just leave them in the freezer.
Mate, they're staying there. I don't even want to look at the packet. If I take the packet out, it just breaks my heart.
You know what you can do? Is leave it there as a woman guest. If you don't take any of your white goods with you when you eventually move out north, just leave it there for the new guest.
Yeah, they can have them. Actually, I don't think I'd wish that upon anybody. They really ruined it.
They're that bad.
They're all awful. Yeah, In fact, I think what I said was I was saving them for you. So
That's how bad they are.
that's
What?
how bad they are. I just wanted to show you how bad they are. They
Oh,
really
yeah.
are awful.
I guess we could probably make a better one. But yeah, going back to toppings, I guess the best one is any sort of pork base topping.
Yeah, pork-based topping, something like pepperoni or sausage or minced pork, something. As long as it's spicy, maybe. I just love salami and pepperoni and
Yeah.
stuff. It's so good.
For me personally, for those who don't get cheese in their pizzas, not because of dietary things, because they don't like cheese, I don't know what's wrong with you. Don't order a pizza.
Something wrong there.
Just don't
That's
order
not
a
right.
pizza.
Oh, that reminds me, and I wish I could show you now, but it docs me if I did. When we were ordering from for our calzones, they have a cheese only one, and it's like $12.99 or something ridiculous. It's got 4 different cheeses in it, but one of the options that you can tick is no cheese.
So it's just a folded over empty piece of bread.
It's just empty pizza bread with no cheese in it. Whoever would do that's like Pizza Hut left beef or whatever it was. That stupid thing.
Yeah.
I don't know whether. Oh, actually, I've got some pictures I need to show you after this. But yeah.
No, I know what you're talking about. It's like when you order from McDonald's and that you can get everything out of it, so you just get the bun.
We once got a fillet of fish with just cheese.
Just to see if they would do it.
Yeah, just to see if they'd do it.
And they did.
And they did it. Yeah, they just got a box with the fillet of fish box as well, with just a slice of cheese in it. I don't know why. I think we were drunk at the time, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah. Cool. Okay. Well, I think we've fulfilled our quota for this week. We've ran through all the topics rather quickly.
Yeah, we did.
And in an effort to maintain a shorter video schedule, condensing the information that we give, as we have done in the last couple of episodes, have tried to shorten down to about 30 minutes at a time. We are also still going to be releasing the Podcraft series,
Yes.
but as its own thing. So rather than it being a part of the podcast, what we've said so far is that we're going to do probably one topic that we've chosen together beforehand. So it's not going to be random, so to speak. It's just something that we're going to talk about. And of course, we can veer off from that, as we have sort of been doing anyway.
Yes.
So we're going to be trying a few new mods. We've been trying to test the server today. It's crashed several times so far, but everything seems to be somewhat stable now. So we're just starting to add a few things in. And then, of course, we will probably do that as a midweek thing going forwards. So if anybody does have any questions or comments about that, please let us know in the description below.
Yeah,
I know we've gained a few followers, and the videos of the Podcraft stuff has gained a lot more traction than the actual podcast at the moment. So, of course, we are going to continue to do that for those people who want to watch that kind of content. Thank you all very much so for watching. Like we say, if you aren't watching the YouTube video, then you can contact us on our social media, so Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We hope you have a lovely week. And question for this week for everybody: what is your favorite pizza topping? I was going to say, is pineapple okay on pizza? But I think what is your favorite pizza topping is
what is your favorite?
more appropriate. Less fighting, a lot more calm there. So yes, what's your favourite pizza topping? Mr. Dean, you want to sing us out here?
Sing us out.
Sing us out.
I have no song prepared.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Maybe next time you can think of a song for us. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.